Hi, I'm Kenny Levine, licensed clinical social worker and certified discernment counselor. I wanted to talk to you about this short-term process called discernment counseling, which was created by the renowned psychologist Bill Doherty, professor of family social science at the University of Minnesota. Doherty created discernment counseling as a way to effectively work with couples who are on the brink of divorce. If you're watching this video, you may be in that situation yourself, or you may be a therapist or attorney who's working with clients whose relationship is on the brink. What Doherty found in his research is that there's usually one spouse who's leaning out of the relationship. They're the one seriously considering ending the marriage. And then there's another spouse who's leaning in saying, no, let's work on this. This tension often results in the couple being in a really stuck place. We call that a mixed agenda couple, where the two spouses are leaning in different directions. When you're stuck in such different places emotionally, it can make it almost impossible for the two of you to understand each other. Honestly, it can even make things hard for an experienced therapist. So this is exactly why Doherty created discernment counseling. If you're the leaning out spouse, the one who's actively considering ending the marriage, you're probably feeling a lot of pressure to make up your mind. Friends and other supports may be urging you to just get it over with, while others, including your spouse, may be pleading, no, we've got to keep this marriage together, especially if you have kids. That's a tough place to be in, feeling like you've got bad options no matter what. It's understandable if you have a sense of hopelessness about things ever getting better and divorce seeming like the only way out. Meanwhile, if you're the leaning in spouse, you've got your own emotional challenges. You're probably feeling like one of the biggest decisions in your life is being made completely without your input. Something that's going to dramatically affect your life and your kids and your whole family. It's tough to bring your best self to a moment like that, especially if you're feeling rejected or blamed. It's hard to bring a calm presence and carefulness to such an important moment. And it probably feels super unfair that that's even being expected of you. So look, traditional marriage counseling usually can't help in this kind of situation because couples counseling is based on the idea that both people are ready and willing to work on the relationship. But for couples, when someone is feeling so demoralized that they aren't even sure they want to try, most couples counseling usually fails. So that's where discernment counseling comes in. If you're the one seriously considering divorce, you don't need pressure. You need a safe space to think things through and understand what's happened in your relationship. We focus on getting clarity and confidence about how to move forward based on a deeper understanding of both your contributions to the relationship problems and your spouse's. In discernment counseling, unlike couples counseling, you spend a lot of one-on-one time with a counselor, free from the pressure of what your spouse wants. If you're the leaning in partner, you also get help and support to bring your best self forward and avoid making things worse, which is a pitfall a lot of people fall into during such a desperate time. You get support to settle yourself, to bring your best self forward and make it as likely as possible that your spouse may want to work with you to see if the marriage can be saved. In discernment counseling, you're each getting help for your exact situation. And then you come to a conclusion about whether you want to try to work on the marriage, to try couples counseling, or go in a different direction, which may include divorce. You get help deciding what to do next at a time when you may be struggling with that very question. I'm here to give you support and guidance to figure out what path to take, and I'm trained to work with people just like you. Above all, the most important tool I bring to work every day is my compassion. You'll get no judgment from me, just support. So, I hope you'll take the next step and send me a message so I can help you navigate this crisis in your relationship. Give me a call or send me an email so we can get to work finding the right path forward.